What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Untouchable Conservative. Appreciate everybody who's been sharing, subscribing, commenting on all my videos. I try to respond to all comments, so make sure you leave a comment after the video, whether you agree with me, you don't agree with me, whether you think I'm crazy, whether you think I'm a genius, whatever. Okay? Putting my Gucci's on. I don't have my Cardis with me today, but I'm putting my Gucci's on. So I'll make this video, okay? Love these glasses. Had them for a long time. Yeah, I like these glasses because I could do a lot with them. I could use them for summertime. I ain't got to worry about breaking them because I break my Cardis a lot. Anybody watch my videos know I'm a big glasses guy. All right, getting on with the story. Getting on what's going on. Mr. Chow. And I think my man named the young black man who lost his life, rest in peace. I think his name was Cyrus. Okay. All right. So, number one, I'm going to have to be a little bit biased on this one. Because I am a father of two sons. Okay, two younger black young men around this age. Not exactly, but around. Okay. But I'm going to be biased in a different way. And I don't know how it's going to sway or not. Okay. And this is why I tell young black women that you need a male figure in these children's life. I didn't say a father, but they need some kind of male figure in their life to explain to them that you can't get caught up in doing what everybody else is doing. Okay, you gotta move a certain kind of way. You're a black male. Okay, I know there's a lot of conversation about, racism don't exist. Let's just be realistic. Okay, racism does exist. Okay, most black people look at me and think I'm a Democrat. I believe in Black Lives Matter, and every black man believes in that. I don't. Okay? I believe you are a product of your choices. And I believe that acting like everybody else will just will lead to your demise. Okay? I'm a conservative. I don't stand with Black Lives Matter. Those two females, they were lesbians. They ran off with the money. They embezzled money. They did everything. It was a political scheme to just get money. Okay? That's my opinion. You ain't got to agree with me or disagree. Okay? And Black Lives Matter, why we still killing each other in our own neighborhoods. Okay? Different video, different thing. Okay. But this is why I always say that young black men need positive role models and guidance and discipline in their life. Okay? It's essential, because if you make the wrong mistake out in this world, it could cost you your life. Okay? I teach my young black boys that, and I'm 6'4", about 200 some odd pounds. I'm not a big guy, I'm just tall. Okay. But I know how the world views them. Okay. When you raise your children with morals and principles, and you put the fear of God in them, they could still sway, but they're more likely not to sway. Okay? So let me address this first. You shouldn't be anybody's business stealing. That's first and foremost. They said the young man Cyrus didn't have any money when they found him. You shouldn't be anybody's business stealing, period. This notion of you can steal without repercussions is crazy to me. Okay, I do understand that it was just bottled water or juice or something like that, but you got to remember, man, I know as a business owner, if somebody steals something out of my truck, that's probably about $500 to $700 worth of equipment, you know. And then I tell my crew, you know, if somebody steals something off of the truck, don't chase them. 95% of the time when I'm in my truck, I'm armed. I'm not about to go run after somebody who steals a backpack blower, a weed whip, anything off my truck. I may want to. Hell yeah, I do. But I know more than likely if I was to approach somebody who stole something from me, it's going to be violent. So what do I tell my crew? Be proactive. You know, make sure somebody is in the front of the truck at all times. Make sure somebody is near the truck. You know, sometimes you got to solve problems before they happen. You know, in this case, he just shouldn't have been stealing. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so going back to Mr. Chow. I know I'm jumping around everywhere because I need something to drink and I'm almost to my destination. Going back to Mr. Chow, they said Mr. Chow had already used his gun prior to this happening. Here in Michigan, I beat a gun charge. I was on probation. I had to pay a lot of money. I had to go through a therapy class. I had to go through a gun safety class. Like, it's a lot of, like, when you use a firearm and you get caught, like, it's a lot of stuff you got to go through. It's a lot of fines. It's a lot of court hearings. It's a lot of money being spent. Like, I'm technically supposed to be a felon. Technically. But Detroit has a program for first-time offenders with guns that stopped me from becoming a felon, stopped me from going to jail, and I'm grateful for that. Okay. But if this is Mr. Child's second, third, let's say fourth time doing this, you know what I mean? That's probably the reason, more than likely, he went to jail. Plus, he had already killed the young man. So, I know if I kill somebody, I know I'm going to jail. I'm not even going to worry about it. Me and my lawyers and attorneys have already talked about it. To beat a murder case, it starts at $100,000. So, he already told me. My Jewish lawyer, he's like, if you shoot somebody, make sure they worth $100,000. Because that's how much it costs to get a murder case started for me if I can beat it. So, we already went over the numbers. So, that's why a lot of times I just walk away from a lot of shit. You know, loans, you know, my first thing, if I'm defending my property or my life, I'm looking to see if there's cameras around. If I can make that time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but Mr. Chow went and pursued young man Cyrus. According, if I listen to the story right, young man Cyrus presented the gun to Mr. Chow's son, and Mr. Chow took action and ended his life. Okay, so this is where I disagree. Okay, a lot of platforms gonna tell you Mr. Chow was right. Okay. I don't agree he was right, because as a firearm holder, we have a higher responsibility. Okay. The only way I could justify ever taking somebody's life, if they're trying to take my life and I'm not pursuing them. Mr. Chow pursued this young man for a bottle of water or juice, whatever it was. Okay. I do understand the aspect of he's trying to protect his son's life. I get that. But I think Mr. Chow should have been guilty. I don't know which state it was. I don't know. I'm not even gonna sit here and guess. But different gun laws apply in different states. But anytime you gotta run after somebody with a gun, and then you putting yourself at risk, you putting yourself at a high risk to go to jail. You know, if my life isn't in imminent threat, I'm not chasing anybody. You know, unless they got my child, I'm not doing it. You know, I don't care about money to be chasing somebody down with money. You know, if I'm carrying that much money, then I'll probably get security. But majority of the time, I got a couple credit cards, debit cards. You take my wallet, I'm going to just shut the cards down. So my take is Mr. Chow was wrong. But I do understand the aspect of him protecting his son's life. So I don't know where that falls under, but my suggestion to anybody with a firearm, unless you got a good ass lawyer like Mr. Chow, I would not be chasing anybody down for stolen property or goods. Period. I don't care if it's a gold bar. I would not be pursuing anybody with my gun. You are not the police. And it would be extremely hard to justify taking somebody's life over a bottle of water or something in your house. Unless the only justification for that is somebody kidnapped my child. And then I'm going to unleash the wrath of heaven on your ass. Other than that, unless it's one of my family members or my children, like, skip money, skip property, like my truck, any car, any Mercedes-Benz, any truck, it's like, fuck it, you can have this shit. Like, I got insurance, got this shit. Like, I go get some new shit next week. No problem. I'll probably be down for a minute, but yeah, I'm not doing no shit like that, bro. That's my take on it. Let me know if you guys agree. I believe Mr. Chow should have been found guilty. They did say he had a black lawyer who stood up for him. They called him a coon, whatever. I don't even factor that in, if he was black, white, or whatever. His lawyer did a great job. His lawyer did a job. I don't know what he paid him, but he should pay him double, because he should absolutely be found guilty of taking this young man's life. But it's really no winners in this. There's no winners in this shit, man, because he already did 3 years in jail. He'll never get them 3 years back. It's not a long time, but, you know, life is just something that I don't think that society values anymore. You know, because it's taken so quick, you know. My suggestion to anybody with a firearm, just fucking walk away, bro. Just fucking walk away. Unless they touch you or you are an imminent threat of your life, fucking walk away, bro. Or just let that shit go. You know what I'm saying? I carry multiple firearms every day. You know, I'm always armed. I've been in situations where people's like, you a bitch, you a coon, you a this, you a that, you a this, you a that. Oh, man, fuck you. Yeah, blew me up, all kind of N-word, all this, nigga, fuck you, you a hoe. I'm always armed. I'm always armed. I walk away, bro. I walk away. I walk away every day. It's my loadout. I walk away every day, level 3 plates, front and back. I walk away every day. Extra magazines. Ready to go. All the time. Plate carrier. I'm one of the few people that carry a plate carrier in their truck every single day. I'm always ready. What that say? Untouchable. My plate carrier. Tourniquet. But I walk away. As long as you don't touch me, I walk away. You call me whatever you like. I walk away. I love you guys with the strength of Christ. Hope you guys got something out of this video. Let me know how you feel about it. Let me know if you agree, you disagree. I love you with the strength of Christ.